Welcome back to MashTips. We are going to introduce a complete work from home setup, right from this height adjustable table to this DIY SD card holder. Let us see the video for the complete work from home setup. This table comes with an electrical motor rather than adjusting the height manually. This is a pretty solid wood with less than 1 inch thickness. The length is around 51 inches here and the width is almost 27.5. Leg supports are wide enough and this is larger in size, and I do see pretty much comfortable with this table size. So you have just 2 buttons here to adjust the height to up and down. The control buttons you can place either on the right side or left side of the table, and there is no additional button to preset your height. You can get maximum height of around 45 inches, and there is a minimum height of 26 inches. And the motor is not that much quiet, but it's okay. And it's pretty good for standard work. And I routed all the cables underneath this table, and you can move around all this setup with this control. Now it's time for a table mat. These are the table mats, and they're stating that it's premium leather, waterproof, scratch proof, and you can use the same table mat as a mouse pad instead of a separate mouse pad. And the mouse is pretty sensitive on the surface and it's cool. And all these mats comes in dual colors. Either you can pick one color for a couple of feet, then you can flip it. You get a nice different color over there. There are a couple of colors available with this table mat, and this is the largest one I picked for my table. And along with this table mats, you can get a small cup mate or coffee mate. It's a kind of a small triangle piece. Now the third accessory for my table setup, and I consider this MacBook as the brain for my setup, and this is the heart. It can connect almost all the cables and devices I need on this setup with this single docking station. So this one has 2 memory card readers that I frequently use to transfer the video from my camera, and there is an audio in out port here, and surprisingly this is a stereo in. If you are ever tried to use with a mic, this is a stereo input. I'm so surprised to see that this one comes with a stereo audio in out, couple of USB Thunderbolt ports in the front, and there are 1 HDMI port for your additional monitor, USB-C or Thunderbolt here, and 1 goes to your Mac, and there are additional USB ports, power supply in, and Ethernet port. And there is a dedicated cable to connect my Mac to this docking station, and this is the heart of my setup. Now I can have this HomePod Mini for my output speaker, but what I see here, there is a slight lag in the audio when you connect through Bluetooth with your MacBook, especially when I'm editing my videos. So this is not ideal for my setup. And now I have to bring back my Pebble 3. It's not that much powerful though. It's maximum power you can get 16 watts, and you can adjust the volume. There is an additional control button here for adjusting the gain. I like the minimal design of this speaker rather than the tower type. And this one comes with a USB-C port, so I can connect directly to my docking station, or if you don't have extra USB-C port, you can have this USB to USB-C port converter comes with this speaker. And in addition to that, there is a Bluetooth button here you can use to connect this speaker to any Bluetooth device like your iPhone or Mac or any other device through Bluetooth. And for my requirement, I'm using this USB-C port and directly connecting to my docking station. And now something missing here, and it's the time for an external monitor. This is Samsung 34-inch ultra-wide QHD monitor that comes with a 2 HDMI input port and 1 audio output port. And what I like here, I can do almost all work on this single monitor rather than depending on 2 separate monitors. Close my Mac and I can do pretty much everything on this screen, and I can have 3 different windows at the same time, or I can use my video editor on a 2/3 of this screen, and I can use this one for the Finder or any other windows. So it's pretty much convenient, and I strongly recommend this, one of the best monitor for your work from home setup. Now I need an external keyboard. I go for this full-size keyboard. This is a wireless keyboard, comes from SATA key. The build quality is pretty good and it's matched to the gray color of my MacBook. And it's a full-size keyboard. This is a rechargeable keyboard with a USB-C port to charge the battery. The keys are pretty convenient compared to this butterfly keyboard. Is better than that. And this is a Mac keyboard and the keys are aligned the same way that you have on your laptop, especially this command option and control key here. Those are aligned exactly the same order of your MacBook. You can connect up to 3 different devices to this keyboard and there is a button to select those devices. What I like here, there is an additional cut, copy, paste keys here. So rather than going for Command C and Command V, you can use this cut, copy, paste with a single tap. Even though it's very simple, 3 keys are very convenient. Meanwhile, if you like our video, please click on the subscribe button below and press the bell icon. Now it's a time for a mouse. I tested my Apple Magic Mouse. It offers the same feature from the MacBook. Then I tried this trackpad. It's more in size compared to my MacBook trackpad. Finally, I end up with this Logitech MX Master 3. This one has a lot of features. You can have 2 scroll buttons, couple of additional buttons that you can customize and connect up to 3 devices. If you want to get more details about this device, you can see the link above and we described more details about this Logitech MX Master 3. And here is a Seagate 8GB hard disk that I use for time machine backup. This is not an SSD, it's a traditional hard drive and it comes with the 2 additional USB ports here in addition to a power supply port and port for connecting your laptop for backup. I can use this with my Anker docking station. It can perfectly sync with my MacBook and do the time machine backup. Or I would recommend a SSD drive from Samsung, or you can have SanDisk. We already published a video about MacBook setup with more details about these drives. So if you are looking for an SSD drive for the time machine, you can have the Samsung or SanDisk. You can check more details about this on the video link above. If you are looking for seriously backing up your data, this one is not giving you any redundancy. Even though it's 8GB single drive, it works perfectly for me. But if you have a ton of valuable data that you don't want to lose, I would recommend some NAS drive. Since I keep this MacBook open all the time, I'm using a webcam cover here to block my webcam while I'm working. And if it is necessary for any meetings or anything, I will open this one. You can check more details about this webcam cover on the link above. If you are carrying around this MacBook, I would not recommend this webcam cover. As long as you are keeping this one open, this one is okay. Otherwise, you have to make sure you are buying very thin, less than 0.1 mm thickness of this webcam cover to avoid any screen breaking according to Apple. One more gadget I want to introduce. This is from Basis, a monitor lamp that you can place on top of your monitor and you can adjust the angle here. You can adjust the brightness here, ambient of the light and turn off or turn on. In addition to that, there is an option to adjust the angle. This is very convenient when you work in nighttime and you can get a light to your keyboard and it's pretty good. Before I conclude this video, I just want to introduce a DIY project that I did here. So it's a simple SD card holder that you can place multiple SD card and I labeled all of them so it's easy to pick from there. It's a matter of poking one hole from a knife. You can have multiple SD card slots over there and you can keep all those SD cards in one place. And you can have your pen box here and a blue filter glass stating that it's a blue filter glass. It's gonna filter out all the blue rays from your monitor. I'm not sure about it, but still I use it. And finally, we can end up this video with a nice live flower. And there is one missing piece for the puzzle. This chair has separate headrest. The material is kind of a mesh type material. And when you go for the chair, I wouldn't recommend any cushion or thicker cushion if you are sitting long time on the chair. And the handrest here, and I can swing a little bit into the back. That's a very comfortable chair that I usually sit and work. All these devices are powered with this Anchor docking station. If you want to take out your Mac from there, you can just tap on it, then it will disconnect all external data connection, and simply you can take out your Mac. To power up everything, you just need to connect only one cable from the docking station to your MacBook and turn on the docking station. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon for latest updates, and don't forget to check our video for best MacBook accessories.